Hey everyone, this is Dave from Repairs Rule. So welcome back to our part 2 of our vintage Schwinn parts removal and funding our shop. So if you haven't seen part 1, you really do need to see that video, check it out, and be sure to stay to the end of the video because that's where I show all of the parts values that we're removing. It will surprise you. So let's get started on part 2. Okay guys, just like on part 1 of this series, we're going to be removing some more parts off of our vintage Schwinn Suburban. So today what I'm going to do is we're going to remove these pedals, we're going to remove the crankset, we're going to remove the chain guard, then I'll flip the bike over and we'll remove the handlebar stem and the handlebar. So let's get going. Okay, real quick on removing pedals, in case you don't know, as you're sitting on the bike or trike, the right side, your right leg, is regular threads. On the other side, your left foot pedal is backwards thread. They're left-handed threads. So that means on this one, you will need to tighten it in order to loosen it. So they give us access to the chain guard here through the chain ring of the crank. So we're going to take it off. I'm going to stop here for a moment. Always put your hardware back on these pieces. The buyer will need them. Okay, so next up we're going to remove the crankset here. I'm going to spin the bike around. Now this was the left pedal, so this was left-hand threads, and so it is on the crankset too. These fittings are also left-hand threads, which means we'll be tightening them in order to loosen them. Here we have the outside cone. Okay, so the bearings are in here, so you need to pop both bearings out of both sides here before you can pull the crankset out. So I need to remove that one. And then you pop it out, make sure it's out the other side, and it is, it's not stuck, and then it will just turn and go right through your frame. And this was the inboard bearing. So we have our crankset. I may remove the inside cone from the crank. I'm not sure. I may sell it all together, but I'll probably go ahead and pull this off. To do that, all you do is put the arm of the crank in a vise, and then you can get a hold of this with a wrench and turn the inside cone off. Now this will be regular threads on this side. Now the cups are also part of the crankset, so we want to push these out. These are just pressed into the frame, so you can use, like, have a brass drift that I use, and you just run it through to the other side and just bump it and just go around it so you're not deforming anything, and they'll pop out. Okay, so now let's flip the bike over and get that stem and handlebar off. So I showed in another video how to free a handlebar stem. Some of these vintage bikes, they're frozen down inside, and there's a trick to do that, and I have another video about that. So let's take this off, and you can see it's up just a touch. I'm just going to take the bottom of my ratchet, pop it because it's already loose, and slide it out. Now it's very important that you keep the bolt with the stem so it has its original wedge, and then we'll just go ahead and release this bolt here and remove the handlebar out of the stem. We have all the parts off of our frame now that we're going to pull on this episode. You can see we have the handlebar and the handlebar stem, the pair of pedals. We also have the chain guard. We have the one-piece crank, the chain wheel, and then we have a bottom bracket set. So let's go take a look and see what these parts are worth. Okay guys, so that's going to take care of today's part 2 of this series. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel out a lot. And don't forget to go check out part 1 of this series. And part 3 is coming up on the next video. So I hope to see you there.